When you went to the airport, did they keep their demeanor? Did anybody break? Did anybody fall apart?
No, it was fine. We had a few moments, now and again. We had some documents that we were not really sure of, but they seemed to pass muster. And when we got to the departure lounge, we felt like the skies were opening up. But then there was a 1 hour mechanical delay, and the other options were leaving. But we hung in there, and they called the flight. As we went up the ramp to the aircraft, one of the six nudged me with his elbow and said, "You guys think of everything." Pointed at the nose of the aircraft. This was a Swiss Air flight. And the letter across the nose of the aircraft was the name of the airplane, Argo.
So did anybody chase you down the tarmac in Jeeps with guns?
No, but we felt like they were right there, and there were those those F-4 fighters that Shaw had purchased from U.S. They were still operable, and instead of taking a few minutes to get out of Iran's airspace, it took about an hour and a half to do that. So we were hanging tough, and all of a sudden somebody rang that bell, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, we've now entered Turkish airspace. Alcohol will be served.
And I think one other small point, Tony never really mentions this when we talk. When they got to Zurich, State Department security people were on the tarmac, and there was a van. Tony and the house guests went down the ramp, a couple of them kissed the ground. The security officers swept them up, put them in the van, and drove away. And they never said, hello, goodbye, thank you. And he and his partner went to lunch and went back to work. And that was it. There was never a word. There was never supposed to be a word. The CIA was never there. The Canadians did it. The Canadians were to take the blame, and they were to take the glory. And that's what they did.
For 17 years.
For 17 years.
Then the CIA betrayed them.
It's true. It's true. When the movie was made, the Canadian ambassador was not invited to the premiere in Toronto, in his home country. Warner Brothers it wasn't malicious, I think. It was an oversight. When the CIA decided to take this story back and tell the American public what happened, they could have called Canada and said, we're going to tell now. Now we're going to tell the real story, so you guys get ready. They didn't do that. So the Canadians have been a little irritated at the way this was all handled, and I think they might have a point. But it's a great story, and it was a great adventure, and Tony Mendez, it's been celebrated ever since. That's our story.